What are these lightning lanes you speak of? How to skip the lines at Disney World? Let's get into it. If you're looking to make your waits a little shorter and willing to spend some extra money, Lightning Lane passes might be the best option for you. Having a Lightning Lane multi-pass can help you skip those lines, and generally speaking, it's going to cost you anywhere between $19 to $40 or more per person per day, but you can always check that out and you get closer to your trip and see what park has what kind of cost. If you have a park hopper, then whatever park you choose to visit first, that'll be your cost for the day, and you will be able to hop to other parks while using your Lightning Lane system. Let's talk about Lightning Lane Multi-Pass first. Essentially, you're buying this to skip the line. You can purchase this 7 days prior to a Disney resort check-in, or if you're staying off property, you can purchase this 3 days prior to your park day. Once your booking window hits, beginning at 7 a.m. Walt Disney World time, you'll be able to select up to 3 rides from that first park that you decided to purchase as your first stop. With the exception of Animal Kingdom, each park will have a Tier 1 and Tier 2 list of rides. You may select either 1 from Tier 1 and 2 from Tier 2, or all 3 of your rides can fall into that Tier 2 category. Now remember, those tiers are only important at booking, because once you get in that park and scan into your first ride, the tiers do not matter anymore. Now let's talk about Lightning Lane Single Pass. This is essentially purchasing a skip the line for one specific ride, and you are allowed to do this for up to 2 rides a day. In Magic Kingdom, these rides include Seven Dwarfs Mine Train and Tron. Epcot is Guardians of the Galaxy. At Hollywood Studios, you have Star Wars Rise of the Resistance. And at Animal Kingdom, you have Avatar Flight of Passage. Once again, these prices will vary depending on what day you're going, so you'll check that app to see how much it costs. And Lightning Lane Single Pass and the Multi-Pass do not interfere with each other. You are allowed to purchase both of them. And one that we will not talk about today, the Lightning Lane Premier Pass. If you're wanting to go all out, ride all the rides at one park and pay lots of money, that can be something you can look into as well. Everything happens pretty quickly on your app the morning that you're booking, so let's not go in blindly. Let's go ahead and set up your day on Disney Genie. Once you have your Disney reservations, this can be done at any time, and you especially want to get that done before your 7-day booking window. Let's walk through this step by step. A couple different ways to basically access the old tip board here. Bring up your app, go ahead and scroll down to My Plans. Once you get there, very top of the screen, you'll see some dates. Scroll all the way over until you can add a day. Click that Add a Day button. Once you're in there, essentially this does bring up the old Disney Genie board. You'll start now. It's gonna click you through some prompts here. You'll select your date that you're looking at going through the park. And remember, this is just setting up your top priorities, so it's not actually booking Lightning Lanes. I'm gonna select Epcot here. Click Continue. And it's going to ask you who out of your party will be joining. And then it'll bring up all the attractions. So essentially what you want to do here is click your top priorities. We chose Remy's Guardians of the Galaxy. And we also chose Soarin' Around the World. I hit Spaceship Earth as well. You don't want to choose too many because you don't want your tip board to be loaded with things at the top when you go to actually book your Lightning Lanes. All right, now on to entertainment. Going to my interests, we're going to click through that. We're going to just keep going. Notice here it does remind you this is not a reservation. We're just picking our top priorities. Now it's going to show you what you've chosen as your top priorities, when there might be low waits, average waits, and again, this is not Lightning Lanes, just kind of giving you a guide when would be good times to head to those rides on a normal day. You'll see down there I had actually earlier clicked Magic Kingdom as my second park by choosing Plan at Another Park. And those were my selections, Jungle Cruise and Tron. So it shows when would be good low wait times there. Shows my reservation hotel down here. Okay, so you can set up that tip board whenever you want. But now let's talk about the real deal. I've got a reservation staying on site, which means I can book my Lightning Lane 7 days in advance. So here we go, 7 days. It is 6:58 a.m. Logging onto the app here, gonna click this Lightning Lane multi-single pass. Going to my date that I'm going to the park, which would be November 23rd. And remember, you can select any of the dates that you'll be there. We're going to do the Lightning Lane multipass for Epcot. I'm going to select that one. As you can see, it is $24 for that day. The prices will obviously vary. We're going to go ahead and do the Guardians of the Galaxy because it is something that we're looking into doing, although that's a single Lightning Lane. As you can see, my party is not eligible right now because it is 6:58 a.m. It is not 7 a.m. yet. So I'm going to back out, go ahead and do this all over again, going back to Epcot. Once again, I'm going to hit the multi-pass for Epcot. I'm not going to do the other ones right now. I'll tell you why later. Now I can select all. Now we're all eligible because it is 7 a.m. Now here you see my top picks are right there at the top. Remy's, Soarin', and the Spaceship Earth. Got all three of them booked. Don't mind me as I was trying to modify that one. So I've got the three that I wanted, Remy's, Spaceship Earth, and Soarin'. As you can see, they're not going to overlap each other right now. Going to click continue. It's going to bring me through my payment information, and then it'll confirm the payment. We'll be all done. Now I'm going to go back now. Now I'm going to do the single pass for Tron. And the reason I'm doing this separately is it's just going to be two of us. I didn't want to select my whole party. So now it already has my Lightning Lanes that I've already selected. They are good to go. Got my Tron right here at 2:45, but that's a little too early. I'm going to see what other times they have. We probably won't be there till later. So I essentially end up booking let's click the 4. I think I'm going to go a little bit later. We're going to click on the 5 o'clock and see what they have at 5 o'clock, which is perfect. So we're going to head with the 5:35. Save new time to process my payment again. If you scroll down, your payment information will be there. And we're all set. You can scroll down there at the bottom, you see upcoming plans. I also do have Cape May on November 24th that is listed as well. If you click on your Lightning Lanes, that will all come up to see what you have booked and your hotel. You can see at the top the dates. We're going to click on Sunday, November 23rd. That's when we're going to the park. And there are the Lightning Lanes that I just booked. Remy, Spaceship Earth, Soarin' Around the World, and Tron. We ended up not doing Guardians of the Galaxy, even though, as you can see, it was a top pick. So it's still going to be up there to show me when a good time is to go, but it's not actually booked, as Tron is actually booked. Here we are under Lightning Lane passes, showing what I've booked. I hope this has helped you. I know it can be overwhelming to try and figure out all these tips and tricks before going to Disney World. So that is why we're here. If you liked it, please hit that subscribe button, please hit that like button, and follow us for more tips, for more tricks, and for more tours.